Welcome everybody. It's Hilda DC. Woody and Wendy's here next to me. I'm gonna give it time to see how many people show up. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. Hey Corinne. This is Cooking Night with TV. How are you? I'm hanging in there. And I do appreciate everyone for joining. Ashkan, what's up? How are you? Hey, Britt. Hey, Fugu Mama. I'm waiting till it could get a little packed in here because this topic I'm going to discuss is very serious and is very important. Hi, Taters. Hi, Mom. Thank you for joining in. And before I discuss this, when I discuss this and I see any comment that I don't like, whether it's family, whether it's friends, I don't care who it is, I'm gonna delete the comment. This situation that I have to talk about, it is completely serious because it happened here and it happened to my son. And I was immediately so pissed. I blew. I was crying because when I get upset, I get emotional. And the anger that I had in me, I had to wait till today to be able to talk about this because it happened Sunday. It happened Sunday, and I spoke with friends, and they gave me the suggestion to talk about this when I was ready. And I said, you know what, you're right, because I was so upset. My head was hurting me. I couldn't stop crying. I was just so angry and urged to do something. And I have to be careful of the way I talk about this and the way I say this because I don't want to get a copyright strike and I don't want them to take this video down because this is awareness. This is shit that's happening in real life. This is things that people are going through in real life. This is things that people are getting arrested for doing that they shouldn't do. So I do appreciate everybody. Hi, Sis Simply. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, Vaughn. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm sorry, I'm not even reading the chat. I don't know who is here. Vaughn is here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I'm trying to see who's in the chat because it's going really, really slow for me on my end. Hi, Sylvia. Is that Sylvia? So, I'm going to explain everything step by step because y'all know I don't hide anything from my family squad. You guys know how to keep it real. You guys know how to give good advices. And you guys know exactly how to speak in this chat. For anyone that's new here, anything that you say negative, anything that you may say that I don't like, you will be deleted, you will be blocked. So, my son has a best friend. Her name is Maisha, right? So I watch my son every day play the game. I watch him every day play the game, and I go relax, take my time, because I trust my son. I trust my son is not going to do anything without my permission. And his best friend introduces him. Hi, professional. Hi, P. Hi, Sea Bears. Hey, Togen Man. You're not new here, Taters. Oh, my God. And so, right? So she introduces him to a couple of friends, and they play with each other, getting to know each other, and everything is going well. I gotta keep myself calm because I'm already getting angry. And then Sunday, I got off the game at 4 p.m., right? So my son gets on the game, and something triggers me. When I glanced at the messages, I said, son, go back to those messages right now. Like right now. When he goes into the messages and I read what these messages were saying, I completely blew. Because he says, Mom, this kid is a 13-year-old. I said, son, this kid is not a 30 years old. This is a man. This is a man. You understand what I'm saying? And he was playing around with my son. He was also playing around with his best friend. He was also playing around with other kids. He tells my son he wants to do foreplay. And when I mean by foreplay, I mean texting each other, right? So the man says, quote unquote, I want to kill you in bed. I love you. I blew it. And I said, you're going to remove this man from this PlayStation. You're going to block him. And we're going to report this. This is people who are sick, who prey off children, who find ways to look for children and lies and states that they're children so that they can get through kids like my son. And my son didn't know any better. You understand? My son didn't know any better. I didn't yell at my son. I didn't get mad at my son, but I was so furious because I said, I wish I knew where this man was. You don't understand the things that was going through my brain. You don't understand the things that was going through my brain. I said, I wish I knew where this man was. I wish. So that he can be taught a lesson. He's an innocent child. He's 13. His best friend is 13. His other friends is 13. Why you, a man, got the nerve to make my innocent son say, let's do foreplay and let's text each other? Why would you do some things like this? Why? Why would you do some things like this? And on an innocent child, on his best friend, why would you even make believe of such things like this? Oh, let's do foreplay. My son innocently was like, oh, cool. Let's do foreplay because my son is into anime. He's into gaming. So the guy told him it was games. And you know well, I fight for my son. I will go crazy. Crazy. If God forbid someone was to dare try to take my son and do something to him. Ever. Ever. And this is why I decided today to speak on this, because people need to be aware of this. They need to be aware. Yes, I trust my son with everything. I don't need to monitor my son because I trust my son, but I showed him the difference. I showed him the difference and I said, look, son, if anyone is going to be talking to you, you need to know the difference when it's a 13-year-old, when it's not. And this person was a man. And this man was trying not only to talk to my son, but talk to his best friend and talk to the other kids as well. This is something you need to be aware of. If your kids has a phone, that's why I tell my son, don't give nobody your phone. I don't care who it is. You got your best friend, well, you better tell her, be careful on who she gives her phone to, who she talks to. Because this is a real situation. Hi, Mr. J. Hi, everyone coming in. Hi, BK. Thank you all so much for joining in. I'm talking about a very important topic, and I'm okay with people leaving because people people don't care, especially people who don't have children. They don't understand my point of view. They don't understand my point of view. If you have a child and you grow that love with your child, you will want to kill for your child, okay? You will do anything. You will risk it for anything for your children. I don't want to hear that you won't, because I can assure you, if God forbid something happens within an instant, your brain is going to black out and you ain't going to know what to do. You are not going to know what to do, because once you wake up from that blackout, you ain't going to remember shit. You ain't. You ain't. And it's very, very scary. It's very scary. My son is only 13 years old and he's innocent. And this piece of shit decides he wants to try to text my son and text his friends. No, no. I ain't letting that go. That definitely got reported. Of course it did. And I hope they track the person this is, because you don't even know where this person lives, where he's from, and he's surrounded by a bunch of kids that he shouldn't be around. Anyone wants to protect them, by all means, you can protect them. But I'm going to protect what's mine. I'm going to protect what's mine. That's my son. I can no longer have children, okay? If God forbid I lose my son, I can no longer have children. He is my only baby. I will always forever call him my baby, no matter what the case is, because he is mine. I hold it for 9 fucking months straight to have my child. It don't matter if it was through C-section. It don't matter if it was through birth. He is my child, and I birthed him. Hi, Regina. Yes, and it's very scary because if they were to start talking about meeting, yes, report this, Hilda. You have been lucky that you could see this on time. Then I will lose it if it did happen to my boy. Yes, yes. This makes me angry, and I don't have kids. Yeah, because it's you gotta think. God forbid if I don't track this now on time, and my son innocently thinking he's a kid gives him the address or anything. I'm here. I'm not gonna say I don't have anything because I'm ready. I dare someone to come knock on my door, or let's meet up or let's meet up somewhere. If the shoe was on the other foot, they would get it. Of course, that's right. No one should treat children or anyone like that. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I wasn't ready to talk about this. I wasn't ready to talk about this Sunday because I was crying so much. I had so much anger in me, and I didn't have the strength to want to even stream this. That's why it took me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What's today? I don't even know what the hell today is. Tuesday, almost 3 days to want to stream to talk about this because it was stressing me and it hurt me a lot. It hurt me a lot because this never happened before. This has never happened before. And how he met this man? Through his best friend. This is why I told my son, you're going to call her and you're going to have her mother talk to me. Because I'm going to talk to her mother. Her mother's going to talk to the other parent's mother, and they need to be aware of what's going on here. They need to be aware of what's going on here. This is ridiculous. This shouldn't be happening. And I kid you not, there's so many of them. There's so many of them that you don't even know. You need to do your research. You need to do your research where you live, where you're from. Because these people are sneaky. They sneaky. The least person you suspect is one is. Okay? They are so sneaky, you guys. I'm telling you. I did my research here, and heck, I see many of them, and I dare them to look at my son. I dare you to even glance at my son, or even think to do anything. I'm glad you brought it up because as innocent as my son, it makes them more vulnerable. Yes, 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 it does. Yes, it does. There are creepy people in this world. This is why you should watch your children. You know, not 24/7. My son is 13. I trust my son. Not 24/7, but I always check on him. I always ask him who you're talking with, who you're dealing with, you know, whatever the case is. This is what I told him. For now on, stop contacting whoever it is. Because his best friend herself, she needs to know the difference between a 13-year-old and an adult. They need to know the difference. These kids today have a lot more access online and to the world even ever. Yes. Yes, they do. They do. Hey, Ariel, brother, how are you? I'm sorry if I'm not greeting everyone, but I'm venting right now. Hey, Rook, how are you? Hi, Angie, sis. Right now, we're talking about people who are sick, who pray over children. And what I mean by pray, I mean like P-R-E-Y, pray over them, as into, I'm trying to say it where they don't remove my stream, but sexually, if you get my drift. Okay? And this is something that it needs to stay in your mind. That's why I needed to do this stream, because for those of you that are mothers, for those of you that are fathers, y'all need to be aware of this. Y'all need to be aware of this. Do you know how badly I wish I knew where this man was? Because he had the nerve to text my son on the PlayStation. And my son thinking he was 13 years old, he wasn't. And then got the nerve to do it to his best friend and the other kids. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. There is a special place in hell for people who harm children. Yes. 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 If you're a kid, you shouldn't be here because this is adult information. This is an adult channel. If you're a kid, you should not be here. You should not be here. Your mother should be here listening to what I'm saying. Okay? Your mother should be here listening to what I'm saying, and they need to make moves because there are kids who are doing things by mistake and not realizing it. When I tell you, hi, hello, hi, how are you, sis? Thank you for coming in. When I tell you that this is real, you guys, this is real. People who pray over children, they don't care at what age. They don't care. I'm sorry, but my opinion is people do not change that. They can say they went to school. They can say they went to therapy. They can say that they drank medication. You can fight with me all you want. But those people don't change, okay? That's always behind their mind, okay? That's always going to be an urge to want to redo it again, okay? I wish I knew this man's address because you don't know what my brain is capable of. These people don't change. They don't. That's what they do. That's what they think is right in their brain. And it depends on who brought them up to do this. Because it all depends on the family. It all depends on the family. It all depends on the parents. That's why I told my son there's a big difference between actual kids and adults. And when I read those words and I broke, I just knew in my heart, I knew that God told me this was a man. And it killed me so bad because I said, why? 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 Why my son? Why his best friend? Why you got the nerve to even try to text a child? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Why? Just please answer me. Why would you do such a thing? This is why I messaged my friends before streaming. I messaged my friends the same day when it happened to me because it really hurt me a lot. And I was crying so much I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear it. And you know, one of them was like, "Oh, why are you crying? Why am I crying? Why am I crying? Why the fuck am I crying? Are you serious? I'm crying because I'm thinking, what if? You know, it's not gonna happen, but what if? What if it did? You understand what I'm saying? What if it did? You're damn right, Biggle. You're damn right. Leopard never changes his spots. Never, never. Many online YouTubers, gamers, chat, social media are marvelous and would harm kids for their own sickness. Yes. Yes, indeed, they would. This needs to be brought up to Sony and other game companies. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because these people who prey on children, they're on the PlayStation. They play it on there. And PlayStation doesn't know. This is a humongous company. Sony is a very big company, and I'm not even bashing them because they don't know. These people know their math. These people know exactly what age to put in the system, what year to put in the system. They know how to make believe their children. They know how to make believe their children. My son thought he was a child. He thought. He thought. And my son even got scared. He was like, Mom, what's going on? I freaked, man. When I saw these messages, I freaked. And I said, son, block that person, delete that person, and we're going to report this person. Because I know, I can assure you guys that if he did it to my son and his best friend, he did it to many more kids. And he's going to keep doing it until someone finds who this man is. They're going to keep doing it. Yes, I understand that it was only messages. Yes, I understand that he only texted my son. But listen, you better understand my fucking point. My point is my son is 13. This is a grown man. Why don't you go to an adult, a woman? Okay? Well, if you like men, go to a man. Why gotta be a child though? Why it has to be a child? Not my child. Not my son. My son is the only thing I have. He is my everything, guys. My everything. My everything. I have to keep my cool because it's gonna make me cry again, but I'm just so upset about it. And I have every right to be because I'm his mother. Those companies have tools to get better to protect kids, but it will take time before it's more efficient. It's getting there soon. They won't even try anymore. Right. Right. Defrauded. I'm talking about people who prey on off children, people who does not deserve to even be around because they prey off children, and it's just ridiculous because, like I said, it was messages that were sent to my son. It was messages that were sent to my son's best friend. This is a man, you guys, a man who shouldn't be even trying to contact children, who shouldn't at all, at all. Maddie, did you think I yelled at my son? I didn't yell at my son. No, no, no. The first thing that came up was block report, and I had to explain to my son what's the difference. Because my son didn't know the difference, and my son really thought that it was like a game foreplay. I said, no, son, this is a freaking man. This is a freaking man trying to text you. A freaking man. A man literally trying to text my child and another child. Do you even deserve to have a fucking penis? Do you? You have such nerve to even try to talk to the children on the PlayStation. You have such nerve to even lie to my son, to lie to his best friend and tell him you're a kid just to try to feed into your sickness. To feed into your sickness. This is something that shouldn't even be happening. My son didn't know any better. My son thought this was a 13-year-old kid, and no, this was a man trying to text him and other children. This is a no-no. This is ridiculous. This is why I am spreading the word and I am talking about it because I trust my son. I don't need to watch my son. I don't. But he innocently didn't know that this man was literally trying to creep up on him. Not with me. Not with me. Not with me. Oh, yes, I'm gonna be the mother. Oh, sure, yeah, you can come over. No, bitch, you're gonna come over. You're gonna get something cut off. Not with my son, not with my baby. Yes, it was messages, but it broke me. It broke me inside because I said reading these messages and I felt what he was feeling in that disgusting brain of his. He was enjoying every moment of these text messages. He was enjoying it. He was enjoying every freaking messages he was doing to my son, to his friends, and to whoever else he's been doing this to. Okay? And this is something that should never happen to anyone. And I'm glad I caught it on time. And I caught that Sunday at 4 p.m. right when I got off and I glanced at that TV. I said, so you go back to those messages. You go back. And I read those messages. I said, son, that's a man. That's not no fucking child. No 13-year-old child's gonna be saying, I want you in bed. I love you. Ain't no 13-year-old man is gonna be fucking saying, I want to kill you in bed. I love you. Seriously? Are you serious? Are you serious? Is that what the fuck you want to do? Are you serious? You can't be serious, right? You cannot be serious. This is why I did this stream because I want people to know that these people that prey on children, they will go anyway and anyhow to get to your child, okay? Even if it's on the PlayStation, they will do anything to try to get to your children. Anything. And if you don't care about your child, then you know what? You let them do it, but not with mine. Not with mine. Not with the only thing that I have. Not with the only thing that I have. And listen, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all know me spiritually. Y'all know that I always talk about faith. Y'all know that I am a very, very positive person. But everything that I thought in my mind, I meant. The negativity that I thought in my mind, I meant. But I asked Jesus and I said, forgive me, Lord. But this is my only child. Forgive me for everything that I thought in my mind, everything that I said I want to do to this person, because I would, if I had my hands on him, I would, because that means it's going to put a stop to this particular person who's trying to get to my children, who's trying to get to my children's friends. Even though there's many more out there, but I wouldn't care, because that's how the mind was working for me. That's how my mind was working for me. Okay? And this is something that has to be stopped. Keep it up, Hilda. Good reactions and a good idea to share your experience. Even if it's hard, keep it up. Yes, of course. Everyone is greeting each other. I have to spit them. I got all this phlegm and all this stuff going on. But this is something that I asked my friends if I should share. And they say, if you're ready to share it, but be careful on what you say, because YouTube can take it down. And so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. If they choose to take it down, at least I'm speaking of it right now so that y'all can hear me. Y'all here with me. And y'all can be aware of the things that's going on. He knows that already. Oops, I'm sorry. I pressed something by mistake. I don't know what the heck I did just now, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I blocked someone by mistake. Hilda, contact Southwest Jeff. He knows how to hunt these assholes, or who can help. Thank you. Put that person's name on blast. Everyone needs to report him. I'm sorry you're dealing with this, Hilda. No parent should be in a situation like this. I'm backed up in comments, so please don't come for me. Please don't come for me. I'm trying to catch up on the comments right now. Jesus, that's wow. I hear about this on Chris Hansen show. Have no idea it was real. It's real. Phoenix is so silly. He said, oh, thank you for making me laugh. He said the Latina's angry and hungry. I ate already. Hi, Infinite Phoenix. Thank you for coming in. Greetings and all good night. It's time for bed. Have a good night. I can't even see the comments. I don't know how to press these comments. Oh my God, I'm hiding comments by mistake. BK, I had to start watching mainstream creators because they have a type of allegations. Hi, Anna. I am listening to this. You need to set this motherfucker to go to your phone career and trace. Right. Yeah, I agree with that. Hilda, there's an entire community to find predators. This can help you. Thank you for dropping it in the chat, BK Hip Hop. Okay, everyone is talking with each other. I'm sorry, Hilda. Being a father, I'm really worried about this as I take my son to school. Yeah, this is something that everyone should know and keep in mind, because it hurts. Hi, Bulldogs. How are you? It really hurts. These people can be working in the school that you don't even know of. These people could be anywhere in your neighborhood. If you don't believe me, look this up, please. I beg everybody that's in this stream, look up. Look it up. Look up around you where you live. How many are there? Because I looked it up here and there's fucking millions, man. Y'all know that this place here is a big freaking place. Okay? This is a big freaking place. And let me tell you, every time my son's father, because I'm going to mention this, my son's father be like, oh, let your son go out to the store around the corner by himself. What? Are you kidding me? He ain't going to be able to go outside till he like 21 by himself. You think I'm going to let my child go out there knowing I know how many people are out there that's sick? that wants a child like my son? No. I would never let my son go to the store by himself. I will never let my son go to school by himself. I will always go with him. And I will always be with my son because of the simple fact of these people, what they prey off these children. Okay? This is something that's very, very, very serious. Okay? Very serious. This person has a PlayStation. Okay? This person has a PlayStation. And he's trying to contact kids. He ended up contacting my son through his best friend, and his best friend didn't know that he was a man. I realized he was a man because of the text messages, the way he was typing to my son. Okay? This is something that has to stop. It has to stop. This is something, and mind you, what's the name of that character from Dead by Daylight? It's Yuri something. Yes, it was YUI. What was his name? What was his name? No, it was YUI. I have to check. I have to check because he has like a cartoon name and a cartoon picture. So that's what people think he's a child because of the name and picture he has. And it's just it's horrible of what these people prey on. It really is. It's horrible. It's horrible, you guys, and I need you guys to understand this. Please be aware. I don't care where it is. If your children have phone, make sure you monitor their phone. I have a monitor on my son's phone, but I can't really access anything from his phone anymore because apparently Google said that he's old enough to be able to access his own phone, apparently. So I have to be thoroughly looking through his phone myself. Hey, Noah. Yes, R3. Hey, girl gamer, thank you so much for coming in. So this is something that's very, very serious that you guys need to really, really be aware of. Like, I didn't know this was gonna happen to my son. I did not know that all this was even going on. I don't even know how long my son was speaking to this man, honestly. But all I know is that I cut this as soon as possible. I cut this as soon as I saw the messages. I blocked it. I reported it. And I said, I hope they find who this person is. I really do. Hey, Boy Tips, thank you for coming. I said, I really hope they find who this person is because this really broke me. It broke me because I said, if this man was a hacker, I'm just saying, if he thought that my son was alone, my son ain't alone. My son definitely ain't alone. I have uncles, I have cousins, I have family. If I decide I need them, trust, they're gonna come. If I tell them there's somebody that's trying to hurt my son in an adult way, trust me, they're gonna come. They're gonna come. I'm in every right to be mad, to cry, to be upset because it happened to my son. It happened to my son and it can happen to any one of yours. You may not believe it, but you know what? You better fucking believe it now. You need to believe it now. Wake up. Because I never thought this would happen to my son. Never. Yes, it's only text messages, but guess what? For me, it felt like a fucking hole in my heart. A hole in my heart that a man would try to even have the guts to try to reach my son, to talk to him in this kind of way. That was so wrong. So wrong. Hi, Bobby, sis. Hi, Anna. I don't remember if I said hi to you. Big hugs, Hilda, my friend. How can we be living in a world with sick people like this around? Can people get away with things like this? No, they cannot. They cannot get away with things like this, especially if they try to hurt the child. Hey, Noah. This is something that really people need to be aware of, really. Because it hurt me so bad, it took me 3 days to want to talk about this because I said I had to try to control myself mentally like I'm doing now. I have to try to control myself mentally like I'm doing now because, like I said, the only thing that's in my mind is all negative for this man. All negative. And I did said it. I repeated it a few times. I don't want to repeat again what this man was texting my son, but my son thought he was a kid. And I got rid of this man as soon as possible, and I got it reported as soon as possible. And I'm gonna reach out to his best friend's mom because we all need to talk about this, and we all need to get this man reported or whoever he is. Don't come on the PlayStation to try to prey off children, to try to talk to them so you can get your freaking patty jerked off, you disgusting person. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is wrong. That's something you do not even do. How? Please tell me how. How would your reaction be if you're minding your business? If your child had a PlayStation and you mind your business and you take a look at that TV and you glance at a certain word, you're like, huh? What? That's exactly what my expression was when I saw those texts. I said, this is impossible. This cannot be someone. This cannot be a 13-year-old kid. This is a man. You know that motherly instinct when it kick in, and you're like, oh yeah, this is definitely a man. Well, those motherly instincts kicked in. Those motherly instincts kicked in. And this man was already talking to my son's best friend, and my son's best friend introduced him to my son. But like I said again, don't mix my words. Whoever in here who not part of my community and you're new, do not mix up my words. You better rewind the damn freaking stream and listen. He told the kids he was 13 years old. He told the kids, let's do a game for play. He told the kids that this is just a game, but this game was for him to feed off of his disgusting self because he's sick. He prays off for children and he prays off for anything that's a child. Not women, not men, but children. Okay? This is something that you guys need to be aware of, and I had the strength today. I had the strength today to stream because I said I need to let this out. And I need to talk about this because I know a lot of you are parents, and I know you're going to understand what I mean. I don't mind sharing this with you guys because I'm an open book. This is an experience that happened only through text. And yet for me, it felt like a whole hole in my heart. A whole hole in my heart, it felt like. Why? Because it happened to my son. It happened to my blood. It happened to what I birthed within the 9 months. He is how a lot of people say, he is my only seed. He is the only thing I have. So God forbid, right? God forbid this man mysteriously hacks the PSN and gets any personal information on my son, and my son go out there and I don't ever see my son again. This is very important, you guys. Yes, it was just a text, but let me tell you something. That text is so many things for that man. That text was so many things for that man because he did it for multiple kids, not just my son. He did it to his best friend, to his other friends. There's multiple friends that my sons have. He has more than 6 friends that he kept in contact since elementary school. You understand what I'm saying? And there are people who live around these areas and nobody knows that they prey off children. They trust them because they don't know their background. They trust them because they don't decide to be intelligent like I am to actually Google who are what they are and what they have done and why they got arrested for. Because that's how I am. I check everything in the book. I know who are who around here because I looked it up myself. And there's many more everywhere. Everywhere. Trust and believe they are everywhere. They did their time, yes, but you know what? I don't want to hear that excuse that the urges go away because no, it don't. No, it don't. You did a lot of years, honey, but trust and believe that's behind your head. And you're thinking about it. You are definitely thinking about it. The texting is how it starts, so it needs to stop. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. This is why I needed to share this with you guys. This is why I needed to tell you because I know a lot of you guys are parents. I know a lot of you guys are not parents, but you know what? Y'all take care of your grandkids. Y'all take care of your nieces, of your nephews. All it takes is for my son to walk out that door by himself to go to the store. That is all it takes for someone to be like, hey, yeah, yeah, I'm Hilda DC's friend. She told me to come pick you up and take you to the house. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. And I will never see my son again. So I need you guys to trust me on this and stop letting your children go outside to the store by themselves. Stop giving them that confidence to be able to do things on their own. Because hell fucking no, I ain't letting my son go no damn where without me. Nowhere without me. I don't care how people say you too strict. No, sweetheart. No. And have you been watching the news? Have you been? This is the things that I've been talking about freaking ages ago. I've talked about this before on my channel. And it happened to my son in text. And sometimes they say, I will kill your parent. Exactly. Exactly. They will threaten the child just so that the child can do what they say. And he's an innocent brain. He has an innocent mind. He doesn't know any better. He doesn't know any better. He doesn't know any better, you guys. He can say anything, and my son will be scared and do it. Because he already says, oh, this is going to happen. This is what I'm going to do. That's why I'm happy I'm the mother that I am today. I'm happy that I am strict on where my son goes or where I go. Even with his father, I don't play that. I don't play that. I do not play that. I tell his father, you dare let him go to the store by himself, but he vanishes. I'm telling you, my brain is going to break. It's gonna break. I don't care if you even use this stream. If you're watching my stream, listen, I don't care. If God forbid something happens to my son under his hands, you don't know where the mind is gonna take you. That is all I have to say. You don't know where the mind is gonna take you. Your parent is your only child. You tell me what you would do. Please tell me. Exactly, BS. Exactly. Thank you so much, Seabridge, for the share. Thank you. Exactly, Brother Explorer. Exactly. Sad how society has changed. So, right. Right. This is why people don't want to have kids because of the sick people like that. Exactly. Hi, sis K-Lastic. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. This is why we need to be aware. We need to be aware because the least person you suspect is thinking about this or wanted to do something is the one who does it. It is the one who does it. And you will say, no, he doesn't. No, she doesn't. They will never. Until it hits. Until that point happens. This is why anything my son tells me, I believe him. Anything my son tells me, I believe him. I have never called my son a liar. Never. Anything that came out of his mouth, I believe him. And it was always right. And it was always true. When you know when a kid is lying, when they change their story around 3 times. Because I used to do that to my son. I used to wait an hour and question him. Then wait another hour and question, and he would tell me the same thing. You know when a kid is lying when they change the story 3 times. And my son never changed not one. No. I remember at 13, we didn't even online play yet. Friends had to come over to play, right? I'm an uncle, and anyone who messes with my family will pay big time. No one should be hurting kids. Exactly, exactly. How they drag him to hell. Oh, girl, get him. Your son's friends has to have some extra texts on their phone. Yep, yep. Yep, that's why I told my son I'm going to reach out to her and I'm going to reach out to all the other parents because they need to know. I know I'm not the only one that he's doing that kids to. I'm not the only one that we have to share awareness and we have to put this on blast. We have to because this is something that shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't at all. At all. Okay. This is something that people has to put a stop to. Hi, my bird. Thank you for coming. Hi, Hendo, puppy. Know that I never let my daughter go anywhere alone or go spend time night over anyone's home. I don't know. No, no, no. That's why I always tell my son's father, when he takes him from my house, you stand beside him, you be beside him. Your job is to be with him. If you're picking him up so that you can spend time with him, don't leave him with anybody. I don't want to hear he's your good friend. I don't want to hear he's your good whatever. Don't leave him with nobody. Nobody. I said hi to you, sis BS. I said hi. I'm reading your messages too, sis. I'm reading your messages. I said hi to you, sis BS. I saw your messages. I think you messaged me on Instagram. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Oh yes, yes. I saw you spam the chat. I saw you spam the chat, sis. I saw you. I'm glad you caught this, sis. Yes, Bobby. I'm glad I caught it too. Gotta set up those parental controls on the game consoles. Yes, I have that for my son. I have all of that for my son. I even have two-step verification. And I, after this happened, I told my son, do not be friends with nobody else. Don't. Because you don't know if these people are kids. Half the time when I hear him talking to somebody, I'll be like, who's that? Because it sounds like a man. And yeah, you can hear my son. He sounds like a man too, honestly. But he's 13. You understand what I'm saying? Not only do the parents need to be aware, the children do too, so they know what to watch out for the warning signs. Yes, I told my son the difference because he didn't know the difference, and I explained that to him Sunday when we spoke. And he said he knows the difference now. He knows the difference, that if he gets any messages that's sus or whatever, he's gonna block it and delete it. I did explain that to my son because he was innocent. He didn't know. He did not know. I hate Kelastic sis. I'm not sure if I said hi to you. I will never scream or get mad at my son when this is something that happened to him. You understand? This is another thing that parents need to stop doing. If God forbid, right, this happened to you, don't yell at your kid. Don't yell at your kid. The first thing I did, I was yelling at the damn TV. When I tell you I was yelling at the damn TV, I was cursing at it. I was screaming at it because I was hoping the man heard me. I was hoping the man heard me, but I know he didn't. Because he's too busy behind the fucking screen. I'm definitely cursing on this stream. Yes, I am, because I have a right to. I have a right to, because I'm upset. I'm hurting. Because some man tried to reach for my son through the PS10. Okay? This is something. Hi, Kenneth. How are you? This is something that should never happen to anyone's kids. Anyone. So I'm sorry if you hear you feel uncomfortable. There's nothing I can do, but I needed to share this. I needed this to be said. I need it to be said, and this is spreading awareness because it needs to be said. This is thing that's happening in real life. There are children who's been hurt by this. There are children who's been abused by this. There are children who has lost their lives by this. My son won't be the one losing his life. You better trust and believe that. He won't be. Because I'm that superhero. And I told my son, I said, I'm your superhero and I protect you. And I will protect you from any demon. Because that's what I call them. They sick people. They demons. That's what I call them. Thank you so much, T-Bears. Thank you. Folks, keep an eye on your children. Don't trust anyone, even if they are friends. The devil is no one's friend. That's right. He is the enemy, and the enemy lives close to you. Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm telling you. They are close to you, and they will do anything. Anything just to get next to your children. Anything. This is why I needed to stream this. This is why I needed to talk about this, because my heart was telling me to talk about it when I was ready. I had to. Just like I was crying earlier, but I had to control myself because I have a heart condition. But I didn't care about that heart condition Sunday. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Because all I wanted to do was just go through that TV. If I can teleport, trust and believe. Oh my God. If I can only teleport through that TV and go through where that man was. I will wish that. Just give me not even 2 minutes with the man. Because that's how my heart felt. That's how I was feeling, and that's how I feel now. You understand what I'm saying? Hi, Ardra. May all beauties be with you. May all your wishes come true. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is something that really struck a nerve deeply from within me. It really did. And I hope that you guys can understand and please share the awareness, please. Anything you may have experienced, anything you may have gone through, share it with us. Because I share anything. This was something that needed to be shared. Anything that will happen in my life, include especially with my son, I'm gonna share it. Because this is something that has to be said. This is something that has to be stopped. This is something that us as parents has to fight against. We have to fight against this because we have children ourselves. They are our babies. They are the only ones we have. They are the ones we birth. Hilda will be her own version evil nurse from Dead by Daylight, so don't play with Hilda. Yes, that's exactly right. That is exactly right. You don't know what your mind would take you to if this was to be your reaction, if this was to be somebody you know. Heck, I wish I knew who this person was. I really did. I really did. Because that's what I felt. That's what I felt in my heart. I really did. I do appreciate everyone for being here and listening to me. I do pray that you did share out this stream so that they can listen, so that they can know what my son went through, what us as a family went through, and the anger and hurt that I feel still because of the fact that this person is still out there. It's still out there, and there's nothing we can do about it. But something will get done. Trust and believe something will get done, and this person will be found no matter how hard it takes. They will be found because they have to put a stop to this. They have to. I'm sorry to say, but it has to be done. It's something that should not be happening to no kids or anyone. I gotta drink water because now my throat is dry. My son is here, son. Do you want to say hello to the family squad? Oh, well, my son is playing the game right now, but he says his greetings to everyone. He shares his hello to everyone. I hope you all understand what I'm saying. If you have any thoughts or any questions, please by all means ask me. And I will answer it with the best of my abilities. I will be getting off here soon. I just wanted to share this with you guys so that y'all can know what we went through and the precautions you guys need to take as you guys have children with PlayStations or anything of a sort with phones and electronics. It must be known and it must be shared. Hi, Mariah. How are you, sis? Hilda, sorry we had to go through that. I know. But I needed to share the awareness and I needed you guys to know because it was very important. It was very important and it had to be shared and it had to be done. So I'm really glad that you guys are here to support me in this. I really am. Good morning, Sis Mariah. Thank you. Yeah, some people are crazy. They really are. And they don't care. They don't care. I'm telling you, they don't care. Because all that mind is telling them to do is text, is talk, is trying to reach out. That's how they are. And they don't care what they do in the process. They don't care if they hurt any children or anything of the sort. Hey Bones, how are you? Yes, they are. They are monsters. That's what these people are. They are monsters because they don't care who they hurt in the process. Don't you see they're sick? You don't know what videos, what pictures they have on their phone. None of that. I'm happy that my son don't even have a picture of himself on that PSN. He has a picture of a cartoon. I will never let my son put anything like that on there because this is exactly the reason why. We don't know if this person is from here. God forbid if they was. They already know what my son look like, but nope, my son don't post any pictures on there. Not one whatsoever. Not one. So please spread awareness. Please spread the awareness. If you guys are just getting here, please replay this and please listen because this is a very important message that I shared about people who prey off children. It is very important. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I repeated myself already 3 times. Please rewind and please watch and please listen. That's all I ask of you is to listen. Not for me to get paid, not for you to watch my commercial. No. I want you to listen to every word I said here. Because I meant it. I meant it. And it was with all my heart. I meant it. So please, guys, Woody and Wendy says hello. They're here taking a break. They sleeping. I do appreciate everyone who came in and decided to be here with me. You guys are all legends. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. If you have any more questions or anything, you can ask me before I end the stream. So far, the day has been okay besides this situation that I explained to you guys that is very hurtful to me and it's still hurtful to me now. And now that I let that out, I feel good that I let it out. Yes, I'm still upset, but it's already reported, it's already blocked, and I'm hoping that something gets done about this. So I do appreciate everyone for being here. If you have any questions, you can ask before I end the stream. I do love and appreciate you guys for being here with me and for supporting me through this very, very important moment. I do love you guys all the ways, always. Thank you, R3. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Is anyone gonna stream now? I have no idea who else is gonna stream besides me because I haven't gotten any updates. But this is important. You're welcome, Brother Explorer. You're welcome. I needed to talk about this because I know there's a lot of you that are parents and you love your children. If you love your children the way I love my son, you will understand exactly what I'm going through and what the things that I've been thinking. But like I said, I ask God to forgive me for the negative thoughts that I had in my mind, but I won't change it for a thing. I won't. Because in my mind, if I was to do something, it was to help the kids from this monster. That's what I would do. Block this monster from away the kids, away from them completely. So that's why I wanted to get on here and share the word. Because I know a lot of you are parents and y'all need to protect your children. It don't matter who it is. I don't care who it is. I don't care how close you are. Be careful who you keep your children with. Please. That's all I ask. Please be careful who you leave your children with. Because anything can happen, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. And you're going to blame yourself. You're going to blame yourself. Be strict. But show your kids the reason why you're being strict. So when they get older, they'll do the same thing for their kids. And they'll be strict. But there's a reason why we're being strict. It's to keep our children safe from these monsters. From these people that are like this. You're a wonderful mother, Hilda. Your child's lucky to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, weightlifting geek, how are you, Joe? Thank you for coming in. How you doing? It's so nice to see you. And do inform other parents. Yes, I will, Brother Explorer. I sure will. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you? It's so nice to see you here. I do appreciate everyone that joined in. And for those that watch the replay, thank you, thank you. Please, please, if you watch the replay, share this out. Because this is awareness. This is things that people need to be aware of and need to be careful. Need to be very, very careful. Hi, Sam. How are you? Tennessee Paranormal Sam. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you for showing the love and affection. For those of you who are new, please leave me a comment right after the stream. You refresh, leave me a comment, and I will most definitely get back to you. For those of you who are just coming in, please rewind the stream. This is very important. If you're a parent, you have to listen to everything that I said because I repeated it too many times. I can't anymore. Good morning, my friend. How are you, HQA? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you guys that are coming in to show the love and affection. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to end my stream in 5 minutes. I would like to know if anyone else is going to stream. If so, please let me know who's going to stream. I do appreciate everyone for joining in. I will put a song for you guys if you want, but I don't know if y'all want to hear anything. I don't know. I am done talking about this topic. But again, please spread awareness. Please. I will fight for my children and I will fight for yours if I have to. So please spread awareness. That's exactly why I put that title that I put. Because we as parents must be strong for our children. We as parents must be strong for ourselves before our children. Because remember, we have to love ourselves first before we can love someone else. I love myself and I love my son. And as I love myself, I love my son and I have to protect him from any evil, any negativity, and any demons such as what I explained. So please, guys, please be aware. Be aware and monitor your children. My daughter thought I was a crazy mom and said now she's a mom herself. She understands what it takes. Definitely, definitely. Though I'm like this the way I am now because my mother taught me to be like this. My dad taught me to be like this. You have to worry for your child. You have to see every sign of all signs. You have to see it because if you don't believe in your child will definitely, I'm telling you, your child will hate you when they get older. You have to listen. How are you going to know what your child is going through if you don't listen? You got to listen. Ask questions. I don't care if they think you're a detective. You have a right to as your child. I need to go, but this is an important stream. Yes, brother, explore. No worries. You can go, brother. Don't worry. I'm done with the topic. I just want everyone to please be careful, be safe, and just keep your eyes open. That is all I ask. Keep your eyes open because you just never know. You just never know. So let's end this with a song, you guys. I do appreciate everyone for coming in. You guys are all legends. Thank you. I talk to my son about everything. That's beautiful. I do the same with mine. I do the same, and I always ask him, "Are you okay? How are you feeling? Is there any moment where you felt uncomfortable in any situation, no matter what situation it is, even when he goes with his father?" Because my son is more closer to me than his father, believe it or not. He talks to me about everything, and he doesn't talk with his father about everything. He said the minute he gets home, Mom, are you going to ask me how I'm doing? Because I have a lot of things to tell you. That's what he says to me. That's what my boy says to me. That's exactly what my son says to me. So again, be aware, pay attention, and monitor your children's electronics. I monitor my son every freaking day. He's literally in my house. I homeschool him. He's here every day. What more can monitor? He's here every day. He was just an innocent child. He didn't know this was going to happen to him because it was through text. This person never wanted to talk over the headsets. He always wanted to talk in text. So you got to be very careful, guys. Very, very careful, okay? I do love you guys and I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for listening. And please share this. Share this out. I'm going to put a song here before I end the stream. I do hope that you guys enjoy it. I don't know where my speaker is to put it loud so y'all can hear it. Oh, there it goes. Let me get the speaker. I'll be right back. Hi, Dom! Dom is in the building! Why that man always excites me when I see his name here? Hi, Dom! Thank you for coming in. I just finished talking about the topic that I discussed with you. I told them about it. I told them to spread awareness, to share this out because people need to know that you should never, ever prey on a child. Never. If you're a man and you have these kind of demon senses, never bring that shit upon my child or his friends. Ever, ever, ever in your life. And I spoke to them about it. I said what I had to say. I cried. Yes, I did. I am mad. Yes, I am mad because I'm a mother. So I still have a right to be mad, but I did have the strength to share this today with you. I had the strength to share this with you. And you guys as parents, again, please be aware of your children. Please. That's all I ask. Now, any troll when they come in here and be like, you wasn't watching your child, listen, bitch. Listen, sir, I watch my son every day. I watch my son play the game every day. We in the same house every day. My son is innocent. He didn't know that this was a man. The freaking man was lying and said he was 13. My son is innocent. I didn't get mad at my son. I got mad at the freaking demon, the freaking sicko. That's who I got mad at. So if you're gonna assume what you don't know, remove yourself. Don't even come in my comment section. Because let me tell you something. I'm gonna leave you a nice juicy comment letting you know about yourself. Then I'm gonna tell you you don't have fucking kids. Because if you're not agreeing with me and you're taking the sicko side, then by all means you enjoy it as well. Okay? Okay. Hi Marlene. Thank you so much. Good evening to you, Matita. Yes, yes. So I really needed to spread this awareness. Thank you, Don, for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I do appreciate you guys. Later. Thank you so much for coming in, Brother Explorer. Yes, yes, you will catch me again. I'm going to be streaming more often, but this was a very important topic. It needed to be known. I honestly don't want to repeat myself again because there's so many of you coming in, but Dom already knows what I'm talking about because I discussed it with him. So, yeah. For everyone else, please rewind, listen, pay attention, and just be strict. I don't care what your children says, you be strict. And you tell them when you get older, you're going to understand when you have your own children. And you're going to be the same way. You're going to be the same way. The same way. So anyway, let's put a song so that we can end it with a song. I don't want to talk about this topic anymore. I do hope everyone had a good day. I would like to know how's everyone doing. Enough about this topic because I'm already angry. My heart is already broken. It's been broken for the past 3 days. So, how is everyone doing before I end the stream? How are you doing? What did you eat? What did you have? What did you do? Because I'm nosy. Every time I stream on this channel, y'all know I love to know what y'all doing. So, how is everyone doing today? What is up with you guys? How are you guys doing? I'm happy I got the chance to spread the word because I needed to spread the word. It had to be done. It just had to be done. Thank you, Hashkan. Thank you for being here and listening to me. Thank you so much. How's everyone doing? Did y'all eat? What did y'all eat? Hi, Kevin. How are you? It could be worse, chilling and getting ready for bed. Keep it up. Yeah, you're right. It could have been worse. Go to bed, Ashkan. Thank you so much. Here's only 7 p.m. I ate pot roast for dinner. That sounds yummy. Had ground turkey, brown rice, and veggies. That sounds good. Thank you so much, Kayla. This is chicken in the air fryer and yellow rice. I want some, Mama. I want some. I want some, but I had a sandwich. I didn't cook today. I didn't feel like cooking. I was too lazy today. I had barbecue for dinner. That's good. You know what I haven't had in a long time, you guys? Food on the grill. Like grilled chicken or something, like on the actual grill. It's super yummy. Super yummy. Thank you, I3. Hello. 92, 93 games for little kids, 4K. Hello. Welcome in. Tengo hambre, Matita. Stop. Oh my God. Did you do Google Translation? No puede ser. Estamos hablando español, mami. Háblele para atrás español. I did a good sandwich. Soon to death. That's good, I3. I guess they all know you're a vampire thing. So, Ashkan. I'm not a vampire. I'm not a vampire. Ashkan thinks I'm a vampire, you guys, because every time he streams, it don't matter at what time he streams, I'm there. That's all about it. Mom, it's so funny. Thank you very much, gamers, for little kids. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the compliments. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone for coming in. You guys are legends. Give me 1 second. See you. Have a good night, Askan. Thank you for coming, my friends. Thank you. I do appreciate everyone who showed up. Thank you. Why are you laughing, Dom? Can I know why you're laughing? I'm sure he's plotting something sus because that's how Dom is. I'm sure of it. I'm for sure. Mm-mm-mm. I only had a sandwich, you guys, with turkey and cheese. That's it. I'm not even hungry, honestly. That's all I had today, and that's all I want because I'm not hungry. I know one thing. Dom has my dessert. His greedy ass took all the dessert. All right, you guys. I don't think that would taste very good. What would taste very good? What do you mean? Oh no, mom is just being silly. Mom is just being silly. Oh my god. I tell you guys, I tell you. The lack of respect here, you guys. The lack. The lack. That's all I have to say. But anyway, guys, on a good note, if you want to know my gaming channel is Miss Skeleton, you can connect with me there. I play enough. I mean enough of Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna be playing something else maybe later tonight when I get up. I'm not sure. But let's see what happens. I was actually practicing on Fortnite earlier, and my son was like, Mom, what are you doing? I got shot right away when my son asked me what I was doing. So the lack of respect, my son got me killed. I blame him. I blame him for sure. And if you guys want to connect with me, you can look up. I have Miss Skeleton there. I think she's on the Stream Elements. I have a gaming channel. You can connect with me there and support me there as well if you want. But I do appreciate everyone for being here. Let me put a song so that we can end the lovely stream. And for those who came late, thank you, VS. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much. I will put 2 songs and then we out of here, baby. If y'all ready to talk, then we. Oh, they did not say I was gonna get the speaker. I sat back down. I said I was gonna get the speaker. I never got it. I sat right back down. Believe it or not. Oh, let's put the Bluetooth on and put my music. I already know how it works. What's up? What's up, Dom? He said, hold up, hold up. What's up? I'm listening. What you gotta say? What you gotta say, Dom? What's up? How are you? What are you eating? What are you making us to eat, Dom? Are you making some chicha? Wait, you guys. This is the evil laugh that I do. I do this evil laugh on my gaming channel, and that's another side of me that you guys have not seen before, but Riaz has seen it before, and she just dies laughing. Because I don't curse in this channel, but today was a day I just didn't care. Today was a day I needed to share my feelings and say what I felt and how I felt. And however it came out, it came out. And I'm happy I said it. But if y'all want to, thank you. Thank you, Don, for dropping my link. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dom. Thank you so much. Probably a turkey burger. Ooh, you need to make me one. You see, Dom knows how to cook, you guys. He's a good cook. Oh, right. Let me do the evil laugh. Are you ready? Let me get Woody because I have to hold Woody. Hold on. I know you guys can't see me now. I look like a scarecrow, by the way, but let me put Woody his mask on so I don't breathe in his mouth. All right, ready. So get ready for the evil laugh. Are y'all ready? Ah, 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 ah. Oh my god. That's my evil laugh, you guys, okay? That's the evil laugh that I do. But anyway, let's put this music and then we can go and enjoy our day. Okay? But you make it so hard. Watching you dance all night, baby. It's making me fall. Trying to take a deep breath, but I just can't control my lungs. Trying to hide my cold sweat, but I just keep on talking in tongues. It's a funny situation that I got myself into. I can help my own frustration. Cause I think I like it. I think I like it. Got nothing to lose. Cause I think I like it. Tell me if you like it too. Can you move on? It's making me crazy. Yeah. You're moving just like you on the road. Make it look easy. I wanna take you away to somewhere we can be by ourselves. I see you looking my way, so maybe it's not all in my head. It's a funny situation that I got myself into. I can help my own frustration. Cause I think, yeah, I think I like it. I think I like it. Got nothing to lose. Cause I think I like it. Tell me if you like it too. Por ti mi corazón palpita, siempre he sido tu chiquita. ¿Cuántos te amos van ahorita? Yo ya pedí la cuenta, quiero decirte que te amo. Ya van segundos sin te extraño, que dure siempre esta casualidad. Es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigo y ser tan buen amante. Baby, un poquito más, que dure siempre esta casualidad. Es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigo y ser tan buen amante. Baby, un poquito más. Entre las bromas, ay, yo lo sé, que te enamoraste y yo, bebé, real no soy perfecta, amor que me inyectas, no me dejas quieta. Yo soy tu bebecita, te espero ya mis páginas donde no están escritas, que loco contigo podemos pintar, donde vamos a estar y nos va a encantar. Que dure siempre esta casualidad, es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Que dure siempre esta casualidad, es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Eres mi ganas de no estar con nadie más. Me pongo roja si me preguntas cómo estás. Es que mis besos se dan de hambre, que tú te también. El corazón directo
llegarás. Te quiero más que lo que quiero. A ti no tengo un caballero. En mi vida no había sido tan sincero. Eres mi bandolero, porque mi corazón palpita. Siempre he sido tu chiquita. ¿Cuántos te amos van ahorita? Yo ya perdí la cuenta. Quiero decirte que te amo. Ya van segundos que te extraño. Que dure siempre esta casualidad. Es que nosotros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Que dure siempre esta casualidad. Es que nosotros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. No fui el primero, ni seré el último, pero sé que lo gozaré. A serte sincero, un Dios el que te enseñó lo que puedes hacer con mi piel. Yeah, 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 yeah. Si se nos da, yeah, será lo que será, yeah, nos lo vamos a matar, yeah, toda esa curiosidad. Y si se nos da, yeah, será lo que será, yeah, nos lo vamos a matar, yeah, toda esa curiosidad. Solo yo sé de ser lunar, solo tú comes el pastel. Con estilo siempre te vas, pero te vienes con placer. Me dijiste no quiero nada, pero quieres todo, mujer. Baby, yo te hago soñar algo más rico que la miel, mi droga que te dicen. No digamos el pecado, que hay cosas que no se dicen. Que la piel y yo jugando, baby, ¿para qué te dices? Y tú solo dices que quieres más, que matemos la curiosidad. Eso hacemos y si se nos da, será lo que será, lo vamos a matar, toda esa curiosidad. Baby, si se nos da, será lo que será, lo vamos a matar, toda esa curiosidad. Aquí viviendo roce, estamos solitos, ella son más de las 12. Pegándote bien lento, baby, para que tú goces. No somos algo serio, pero bien si me conoces. Ya, tú eres el antojo de mi vida. De tanto que te pienso ya no encuentro la salida. Pero no somos nada, nada, girl. Pero no somos nada, nada, girl. Ya, mi droga que te delicia. No digamos el pecado, que hay cosas que no se dicen. Que la piel tú y yo jugando, baby, ¿para qué te dices? Y tú solo dices que quieres más, que matemos la curiosidad. Eso hacemos y si se nos da, será lo que será, nos lo vamos a matar, toda esa curiosidad. Y si se nos da, será lo que será, nos lo vamos a matar, toda esa curiosidad. El primero, ni seré el último, pero sé que lo gozaré. A serte sincero, un Dios el que te enseñó lo que puedes hacer con mi piel. Yeah, 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 yeah. Y si se nos da, será lo que será, lo vamos a matar, toda esa curiosidad. Y si se nos da, será lo que será, lo vamos a matar, toda esa curiosidad.
Hey, Brother Mountain. So you guys, I'm gonna play one more song, and after the song, I'm gonna end. So I'm gonna say this: I love and appreciate you guys. For those who wasn't here on me discussing this topic, please rewind and please listen because it's very important. Very important. Rewind this clip. Tell me your thoughts. Leave me a comment in the comment section. I'm gonna play one more song, and from there, we out. Thank you.
You never know We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm a success. If you say you can do better, no, no, won't let. We go forever and ever. I go and create the pressure. You would say you can do better. You would say you can do better. I know that I can do better. I saw one love with the chatter. I saw one love on my level. It was written like a letter. Think I was born with the juice. Think I was born with the sauce. Think I was born in the crib. And I turned up to a boss. Gotta go and get it. I keep running up the digits. That's on mine, I gotta fix it. Kill a beat, go kill it. Need to change the way I'm living. Never sleeping, I'm tripping. This is forever and ever. We live forever and ever, yeah. We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm not your Saturday. You would say you can do better. No, no, won't let her. We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You would say you can do better. You would say you can do better, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, we go forever and ever. We go forever and ever, yeah. Ooh, we go forever and ever. We go forever and ever. Real hustlers don't sleep. Cat now told me, on a mission for the green. I've been at this as a team. No pillow talk, no tea. Out the way, get the team. Shut it to me, chef free. Wow, straight eat. We go forever and ever. You know that I'm a success. You would say you can do better. No, no, won't let her. We go forever and ever. I go and create the pressure. You would say you can do better. You would say you can do better. We go forever and ever. You know that I'm a success. You would say you can do better. No, no, won't let her. We go forever and ever. I go and create the pressure. You would say you can do better. You would say you can do better. Ooh, we go forever and ever. We go forever and ever. Yeah. Ooh, we go forever and ever. We go forever and ever.